Today in this video I am going to demonstrate you transpiration. Before going to conduct the experiment, we have to know what is transpiration. Here in general terms or in a general definition, we have that the loss of water in the form of water vapor from the plant's body is known as a transpiration. In simple terms, we are saying that what is transpiration means the loss of water in the form of water vapor from plant's body into the atmosphere is known as a transpiration. But somewhat depth. Here we have the loss of water from the aerial parts of the plant, especially from living tissue into the atmosphere is known as a transpiration. Means here the loss of water, it is taking place by the aerial parts of the plant and as well as from the living tissue of the plant, and it is losing in the form of a water vapor into the atmosphere, and this phenomena is known as a transpiration. And here mainly the transpiration takes place through three parts of the plant, and one is said to be stomata, and second one is said to be that is lenticels, and third one is said to be that is nothing but cuticle. Here the major transportation means maximum quantity of that transpiration is going to take place only through the stomata. It is said to be stomatal transpiration. Nearly 90% the transpiration is going to be takes place through the stomata. And next we have that is a lenticular transpiration. Here through the lenticels the transpiration is going to be takes place, the lenticels which are present on the stem especially, and here nearly 7 to 8% of the transpiration is going to be takes place through the lenticels. And next we have cuticle. Cuticle, already you know that from the upper and lower epidermis of the leaf we may observe this cuticle, and especially through this cuticle also some amount of water will be evaporated in the form of water vapor, and especially through this cuticle nearly 1 to 2% of the water is going to be evaporated from plant's body. And next we have one scientist, he is Curtis. Curtis, he said regarding transpiration as a essential evil, and why it is a essential evil. And now we will see here what is the importance of transpiration in plants. And first of all, this transpiration is going to play a major role in the concept of SPAC. And what is the concept of SPAC? That is nothing but soil, plants, atmosphere, continuum. It is said to be SPAC concept. This transpiration is going to play a major role in the concept of SPAC. And next we have very important use of this transpiration in plants is this transpiration. Okay, here this transpiration supplies the water to the plant to perform photosynthesis. It is very important. Only this transpiration only, it provides water to perform photosynthesis for that plant. Next, by the process of evaporative cooling, this transpiration cools the surfaces of the leaves by the process of evaporative cooling. And also this transpiration, it is going to play a major role in maintaining the proper shape and structure of the plants by keeping the cells turgid. And because of this all reasons, the transpiration, it is said to be, it is a very essential for plant. Okay, just now I said that is a transpiration pool, and why this transpiration pool, it is very important means especially in a tall plants like eucalyptus, the water have to reach to the tallest region there. Okay, from roots to the last part of that tree, the water have to transport, and especially by this transpirational pull only, the water current, it is going to be, the water column is going to be maintained because of this transpiration. And because of that, and this transpiration, it is going to play a major role in transportation and as well as in providing water to the plants to perform photosynthesis, and also it gives a proper shape and structure to the plant. And because of all these reasons, and this transpiration is said to be, it is very essential one. And why we are calling as evil? Because, and whatever the water content which is absorbed by the roots, maximum amount of water, it is going to be lost in the form of water vapor. For example, 100% of water, it is absorbed by the roots, maximum amount, that is nearly 95%, of the water, it is going to be lost in the form of water vapor by the process of transpiration here. Because of that, we are saying, not we are saying, the scientist Curtis, he said that it is evil, but it is very essential. Because of that, he said that this transpiration, it is one essential evil. Okay, and before going to do the experiment there, and what is the aim of that experiment means, here to observe the transpiration in plants, and what are the materials required for this experiment means, and we have to take one healthy plant, we have to select one healthy plant, and after that we have to take one polythene cover or a polythene bag there, and after that we have to take one thread. Okay, and now we'll do the experiment. Let's go out. Okay, right, chalo. Today I am going to demonstrate you how the transpiration is going to be takes place in plants. And first of all, we have to select one healthy plant there, and we have to take one polythene bag or polythene cover, and we have to cover the leaves like this. And after that, we have to tag with the help of a thread there. Okay, and just we have to tag the polythene cover like this, and after that we have to leave. After few hours, when we observe the polythene bag here, the inner walls of that polythene bag, we may observe the water droplets here. See how nicely they are visible here. And these water droplets, they are formed from the leaves, especially through the stomata. This plant loses water in the form of this water vapor here. By this we can say, through the transpiration process, plants lose water in the form of water vapor by the leaves. Okay, thank you one and all.